everybody out there, we have a special 1v1 game today between and that other dude who's actually Raving, according to Shotter. I don't know who Raving is, but his name is Rest in Pieces. We got a standard USA versus Germany matchup. And ignore my ping, it's going to be high. But apparently, even if I have a ping of 800, it still doesn't like the game, which is fabulous. Absolutely perfect for casting live, which we are. Now, we got infantry over on the right-hand side for Raving, trying to get into this area here. All that heavy cover. A fine place to engage Shotter from as he runs up at an odd angle with absolutely no cover to him. Trying to get into these bushes, the MG42 not in a fantastic position, but still gunning down all of these infantry soldiers over here. One guy hopped up behind a wall. That is the enemy machine gunner, which the MG42... it's dead. It's dead, and it's never coming back. We need to pick up that MG42 quickly, but Shotter, what's his next buy going to be? It's going to be more infantry. We're bringing out some Volkssturm this time. The most lowest of them all infantry. And I'm going to like to see how this is used so early on in the game. It's rare that we get to see that stuff coming out. There's one rifleman, and who is peeking in the bushes. It's an SMG soldier. If only we could see his name. They are got on the left-hand side. Half-track. Do we hear a half-track? We do hear a half-track. It's coming for this left-hand side. Now, this is a 1v1 on farmland, which is a 3v3 map. So, I'm expecting crazy stuff. And we are at 100 CP, not 180. So that's kind of a shame. The players didn't want to abide by that rule, but I'm just thankful that they're going to let me live cast. We're fine with that. We're good. And Volkssturm moving over to the far left-hand side instead of the middle, which is where they I believe were going beforehand, but now they're going to try and deal with this half-track situation, equipped with nothing more than the lowest quality rifles you could ever have. That's not going to work for him. Shotter in a deep problem now. He is being free-capped. Being free-capped big time. Let's bring in an AT rifle though. Just need to keep these guys alive. We'll get them in a good position and then attack when they least expect it. As soon as that half-track's coming down, we got more infantry coming up to position themselves. Conscripts backing up the half-track. Shotter not really working on the middle so much. He's got two guys there, but not capturing that zone. Clearly, Raving has more US infantry in there. The half-track is firing on the AT rifleman. It looks like we lost the AT rifleman, and the half-track is still absolutely fine. Its gun is still operational on top of there. The driver is still functioning as well. The engine is steaming, but it's not on fire. So I think it's going to be alright if we can get that repaired too. Coming in response to this is the half-track of our own. But this isn't going to work. That half-track is going to obliterate this half-track very easily. We need to use that AT rifle. We need to somehow kill that half-track before we can do anything. A US soldier actually stole the AT rifle. And wow, go Raving on that one. Just trying to get that half-track with it, but unfortunately he dies from the machine gun on top of the half-track. Nothing still going down in the middle. It seems like Shotter actually has managed to kill some of the US infantry soldiers hiding inside this building, blasting right through the wall with some AT grenades. So it's good that he is doing that now. He still needs to work on this area. We've got no assault on this side of the map at all, which might not be too much of a bad idea considering that a lot of the forces have been dedicated over here and the center at the moment. So, you know, we get prying around again. Find out those weak spots, find them, and reclaim that AT rifle. That AT rifle is ripe for the picking right now. Shotter, 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 AT rifle. Nah, we'll get it later. We'll get it later. Hopefully. Maybe not. Good spacing. Shotter has really nice micro with its infantry. He likes to space them out. Charging them in though, getting shot in the back. Where did this guy come from? It's just like these Volks are completely blind. But this half-track movement, so nice. It looks. Oh, please put the 50 cal on the half-track. Do it. Get that 50 cal on that half-track. And for those of you that don't know Men of War, you can rip off certain guns on vehicles and then stick them on your own vehicles. So you can get, like, US weapons on a Tiger tank. How cool is that? It's a really cool thing to have. In the middle though, not contested by Ravings so far. I'm sure he's going to come at some point. He has no reason to be over here because we only have 3 flag points. 1, 1, and 1. Make 3 is a magic number. And some lyrics go after that, but we don't know what. And then we repeat, and it goes round, and then it gets irritating. However it goes. I just remember the giant worm from BBC Three, which no one will know. Only the Englandians will know what I'm talking about. You're missing out, man. Just Google BBC Three worm, and you'll see it. It's great. Trust me, I'm a professional on suggesting things. Unlike Shotter being a professional in dying from AT grenades, this is never a good place to actually stand. I mean, it's great, but then you get grenaded, and then it's not great. It's bad. It's really bad. Our half track has moved over to the right. Do we have that 50 cal on there? No, no 50 cal. We still have the 50 cal on that untrained soldier. Where is he? Where is that untrained soldier? That's him. The Volks. Volks ain't going to do too well with a 50 cal. They'll probably miss quite a lot. We have a regular... No, we got Brandenburger. Special infantry hiding inside this bush. Now the micro has gone to shit. There we go. Selecting individual soldiers. A bit close to the front lines, by the way. When you are sending your guys, you tend to do it as a... Oh, we just got a Sherman appear out of nowhere, taking out the half track. I want to see what Shotter responds to this. He needs like a Panzer track or something. If we just had one here, that would be grand. We got a machine gunner still set up behind that wall. There's a Panzerfaust. I don't know what the Panzerfaust was trying to do. It did something. There was an explosion on that wall. We are holding on to this area just lightly with one Brandenburger soldier. The Sherman is not concerned at all about any enemy infantry. We've got that machine gunner looking on its left. On its right, we've got plenty of infantry around here. Maybe looking here too. We can't quite tell. So the only thing that's going to take it out is something from the front. And a H can certainly do that. But also a Sherman should be able to do that too. But it's not going to have a chance to. The H takes it by surprise. Now it's got to reverse. It's going to be chased though. It needs to reverse around this building without taking too many side shots. My angle. No, now it's been tracked. Shotter aiming for the track. Cunning and wise man. Now that is not going to be able to move out of the way from any further shots. That H can just take it out whenever it decides it really wants to. Not only that, but with that Sherman down, the H... It's the dominant thing on the battlefield. We have a small opening. This can do whatever it wants to for some time. Maybe even move up here, cause some disasters there, move around and defend without some worry. As long as it doesn't get too close to anywhere, it can be bazookaed. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. And Shotter. Firing right through the building. He doesn't want to move out of the way. He's got plenty of time on his hands just to blow up most of that building. Still more of that building to blow up, by the way. Let's get rid of that. And a half track here. It's so burnt and out of shape. There's the engine. Oh man, that could be used as cover for about, I don't know, the next 2 minutes before it disappears. But that's actually nice cover for any US soldiers. Look out for the Brandenburg. We got an assault squad to pop up onto the field as well. They're going to try and find some good positions. The machine gunner on that right-hand side is down behind that wall. More US soldiers trying to take in that position, fill in the gaps. Missing quite heavily. Damn, this soldier is just not trained whatsoever. Assault rifleman! No way is he an assault rifleman. He's a pathetic rifleman. Should be doing way better than that. A H, not risking it for any biscuits, is just sitting in the puddle. What we got moving in the back? It looks like the Croc is on the field. Croc. It has fire in its belly. It is like a dragon. But again, I believe the H will be able to take that out. A Croc. Surely, just another variable of the Sherman. Same kind of armor. Gonna be taken out. Gonna be taken out, not to worry. But at least he's not going to be taken by surprise this time. We also got an M19, which, again, Shotter can easily take out. But the terrain is probably going to deny him that as well. So, I don't think actually... I don't know if Shotter noticed that crocodile moving to the left. It's got to be around here somewhere. I can't hear it in the fog of war. That M19, I'm not really... what can it do? It just got taken out. No, it didn't. That's that Sherman. It's there. It's there. It's there. Okay, it hasn't been taken out. I'm lying. I'm lying big time. I just saw smoke in the background. I was like, really? It got taken out? But it hasn't. It's got very limited movement now. It can only hide behind these buildings for so long before that H decides to find a good position to engage it from. Which is going to be over here, away from the crocodile. That crocodile that's over on that side, if Shotter knows it or doesn't know it, could be complete luck. But he's trying to find an angle where he can see that M19 and take it out. Without taking a bazooka shot as well. That's key. Don't take a bazooka shot. Bazooka shots are bad. Trying to get a shot here. Misses it. Track damage from the M19. Whoa, man. Dude, that's bad. But the Croc, I don't know how the Croc is able to like take advantage of this. We've got about a minute before this gets repaired, and as for this Sherman here, quite a while before it gets repaired. That M19, I don't know what its intentions were. It's taken out ever so easily though from that H. Or from, it might not have been an H. I think that actually might have been an AT rifle. Let's find the AT rifle. It is the AT rifle. AT infantry, not the AT infantry. That was way too long. It's a mystery to me. Who took out the M19? It must have been the H. We're going to go for the H. Has to be the H. As the crocodile now trying to take advantage of this situation, but a Panzerschreck is coming up behind it. It doesn't... oh, the whole machine gun! Damn it! Damn it, it got it! As well as the P4. The P4 goes down, and the half-track as well. That is also taken out by that Sherman crocodile. H still repairable, though, from the situation. No one's really covering these guys. They'll probably get sniped. Not by a sniper, just by any random infantry. Now the Croc is just going trigger-happy. Ravings like, hell, I just destroyed quite a lot of your stuff. I don't know what you have left, but I'm just going to see. I'm going to risk this entirely. And it's going to pay off for me, or I'm just going to lose a Croc. Fine. And it's certainly paying off for him. He's going to be able to claim this zone. But the Germany... yeah, the Germany is still holding on to this area. Surprisingly enough. They have soldiers here. Just where are they? There we go. And now it goes down. It goes completely to zero, and then it's ticking up for the US of A. Now he darts over to this left-hand side, knowing that that H is on the far right and being repaired. He can do a lot of damage here. But that Volk's, wow! Volk's so accurate against that infantry. Not so much against the Croc. That had no chance. But MG42 propped up against a sandbag. Infantry standing here as well. Prone in the bushes too. Not going to be able to do too much. Shotter, what's your comeback here? We need some Panzerschrecks, I believe. We need to find some Panzerschrecks and put them in nice locations. I think the Croc now is saying, or Raving is saying now, I've done enough damage, and I think right about now you can probably counter this. And I don't want to be countered. We've got a Panzerfaust chasing the Croc. Is there any infantry to actually see him? Any infantry to protect the rear? He fires, he gets the track, but not the kill! And there goes the flames! He does get it! Ah, sweet revenge! Oh shit, more Panzerfausts! So we had a really, like, pantomime scene there. Where it was in front of him, and then it was behind him, and then we were like, he's behind you! And then we just fired loads of Panzerfausts. And we should be able to see these Panzerfausts on the floor somewhere. Debris landing! That had some serious airtime. We are just chucking out everything. This is something I also like to do. Just find that Sherman and throw everything out of it. Just HE shells a lot. Destroy it as well, of course. But failing that, make him have to rearm it. Make him have to put all the ammo back in. Remember, infantry soldiers have to actually pick up every single round. They can't hold like 19 rounds. They hold like one round and then one round and one round. It takes up a lot of inventory slot. So it takes quite a while to reload that manually. It's bad. It's a hindrance. It's really annoying and fun. Very fun to do. H is not receiving any more repairs. That's a shame. Half-track, same applies as well. It looks like it might be back in action. What does it want to do, though? I don't know. Stuff. Another M19. Is he calling this? We hear it. We hear it in the fog of war. Shotter's really listening wildly. And vehicles do tend to have their own significant sound. It's very unique. So we'll see if he gets this right. Yes, look, M19. Dude, this guy's a genius. Goddamn genius. So an M19 he has to deal with now. Destroying the H and the half track yet again. Tracking, actually, the H. We maybe get a bit closer. Get a bit daring, a bit dangerous. I mean, we only had Panzerfaust to deal with last time. Shot surely has something else coming out shortly that can be a bit more heavier than a H. Like a Hummel. Alright. This is an interesting decision we got here. Infantry and a Hummel. I feel like that might be rushed at some point. He's got almost no anti-tank on the field, but he does have this Hummel, and that Hummel is already firing, making itself very alert to Raving. Raving, what's he want to do? He's gonna move forward. He's gonna get closer to the action. He's not gonna move away. You can see him blasting away at that infantry. We've got soldiers trying to move around. There's chuck an AT grenade. Not gonna happen, my friend. He shot that grenade in his hand, and it blew up. Wow. That can happen. Don't look out if you're carrying TNT, by the way, next to all your friendlies, because that can be bad. That can be very bad. Anything in your hand will explode. Guaranteed you on that one. Ugh. Let's get comfy. I need to get very comfy, Anuki. Looks like we're blasting some buildings down, making sure no one's hiding behind those. We could pick up this 50 cal. That wouldn't be too much of a bad idea, and you can see that ammo on the ground right there too. All that ammo. Just waiting for the picking up. We can get some good fortifications from a 50 cal. In the meantime, USA are trying to capture this middle point. The point's currently for Shotter, we have 31. He's in the lead currently. And for Raving, we have 28. Still plenty of points to go. Still many days of summer that I wish I could punch in the face. I'm hoping I can cool my room down to a nice, solid, decent, cool temperature at some point. We got more Brandenburger coming out on the field, splitting up, scattering out, finding out where they want to situate themselves and try and obtain. They are going to go for this area. That's a good place to chuck a grenade. Wow, the Ranger survived the grenade. Darn, man. We need to chuck a second grenade now, and the Hummel is also firing yet again. Not... That seems a bit like a blind fire, but I can see everything Shotter sees. Interesting place for him to fire. Wasting those rounds. He's going to have to buy an ammo truck. There comes the hiccups again. P3 on the field. P3 will be able to take out a M19. No problem whatsoever. A H. Repair the H. Please repair the H. The half-track is also sitting there doing absolutely nothing too. Nothing going on this right-hand side. Shotter defending absolutely nothing, just keeping eyes here. Valuable intelligence. He could do that with some Volkstrom. Not some regular rifleman. What we got over here? Still the M19 sitting behind the Sherman, hiding, cowering in fear in the water. Where are the infantry though? What do they want to do? I heard the door go. I think someone's back home. Yay! I'm not alone in the house anymore. I don't have to be scared of murderers. Murderers are extremely scary, by the way. I don't know if you've ever met one. Not very nice people. Anyway, the P3. I guess it's trying to get a good shot on the M19. It's got to look out for another Sherman, though. The Sherman will win this battle. This is one of the battles the Sherman can win. It's not entirely pathetic. The M19 taking some shots. Hits one of the soldiers there behind that wall. The precious Brandenburger. The P3 trying to get a good position. But we had the H there last time and that didn't work out for it. M19 stunning the crew. Damn it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Wow, look at that. Did you know an M19 could do that? I thought... I knew it could do damage at that distance, but to take it out and the P3 not fire back? I thought the P3 would just like hit that in one shot and it'll be dead. It should have won that one. It should have stayed at range. I definitely know a P3 outranges an M19, but a huge mistake there on Shotter's behalf. And now he's losing that Panzer IV as well. Everything's being destroyed from him. M19 coming in for the finishing blow on everything. We've got soldiers retreating, trying to find a nice safe spot for them. Brandenburger, we want to keep those guys alive. They are not replenishable with manpower. Put it that way. The M19 is just going to keep laying on the blows on all these infantry squads. Oh, right in the back of the neck. Jeez. What a horrible way to go, that M19. What we got? We got another H coming. This time, hopefully, we can keep it at a distance. Keep it at a goddamn distance. All these tanks are still repairable. They are still assets on the field we can obtain. Maybe Shotter's creating a collection of tanks that he can repair later on and then crush his opponent. It could be the case. We'll have to see how that works out for him. Again, being tracked by an M19. Gotta look out for the Sherman as well. The Sherman probably doesn't want to come to this engagement. Probably wants to find a good area to actually engage from. M19 finally down. Taking a blast. It just randomly blew up according to the explosions, but I guess it was the H. Again, we're just guessing. I saw no AP shell. No AP shell at all. The M4 Sherman is going to the far left-hand side, which again is just a nice area to attack. US maintain control of the center. For now, at least, we got a huge grenade going off. Wow, good job, Ranger. He's working so hard. Volkstrom charging into the area. Machine gun from the Brandenburger set back here. Radio ops are out! And I believe that is most likely going to be Ravings radio op. He's got to look out for a Hummel. That Hummel could find him and destroy him. But we destroy these buildings. No one can hide anymore. We'll probably have some craters in here that you can hide in. There we go. There's one. There's a second one. Only 2 craters. Interesting. We are destroying the rest of these houses so nobody can hide behind it. Scorched Earth tactics at its worst. I would say I could do this with a Minesweeper. I'm a hero. I use Minesweepers to the fullest extent. I'm just that kind of guy. We'll make everything really cheap. We got a heavy machine gun popped down there. We can't see it, but we know it's there. There are sandbags there. Infantry, where you want to hide. So little infantry on the field. So little infantry. Heavy machine gun team for Shotter as well. He wants to bring his own to the field. And I hear a Goliath. Again, Goliath, very distinct sound. You can hear it. Wonderful thing about Men of War. So where does this want to go? What does it want to find? Goliaths are not charging units. Not at all. So maybe he just wants to put it in this house and destroy it. Maybe he wants to leave it somewhere hidden, use it as a mine. Gotta be wary though. You don't want this thing to be spotted, because as soon as you spot that, damn. Oh, I think he's actually going for the HMG. Now, this should be taken out by something, anything. Oh god, it's the radio op! Ah, the radio op's running away. The heavy machine gun doesn't seem to really care about this one. We could just run it over. We don't need to destroy it. We don't need to blow the Goliath up. You already destroyed it when you collided with it. Seems a bit of a waste. No matter, we got a fantastic explosion out of it, and that's what we like to see as Anuki TV viewers. I certainly bloody well do, but I also like to see explosions which preferably blow other things up. Important things. And there are some nice Goliaths in the next Anuki Fun Times, I promise you. Almost shots landing. I guess they're going for that radio op, and he is situated somewhere around there. He retreated somewhere. We got down here. We got riflemen. We got a Panzerschreck there. Again, valuable assets on the field, as well as this recoilless rifle. Wonderful things to be obtained. Whether any of the players will get it, certainly our US players should. We got a 222. Yeah, I guessed it was a 222, wiping out an entire conscript squad. A few regulars there as well. A great, annoying little vehicle which just swings around. He's scanning this area as well. Got to be wary of the view of this vehicle too. We can't see what its view distance is like, or where it can see out of, but it's pretty minimalistic. It doesn't see too good around its sides, not even in front as well. The driver has such a bad vision. Something can be right in front of him and he's like, derp. Unless it fires at him, he doesn't really realize it's there. M4 Sherman is actually toying with the H, firing a shot. It misses! Sherman ducking behind the wall. It can actually still fire through this hole. Maybe. Maybe the window. Fire through the window! He's going for it. No, he's not. No! I want epic tank combat, but we're not going to see that. The H. Did it get its track repaired? It did get its track repaired. It's just keeping itself at a nice long distance. That's what we want to do. We'll play it safe. We've got infantry now moving up on the right. This 222 did get taken out. As expected, it was going to be taken out by something. It landed nicely, though, in this ditch. Nothing can really take it out unless they move forward. Shotter, though, not advancing any further than this. He's playing very cautious on this side. He's got the middle. He's got the left. Maybe he's just very, very happy with that. We've got some more conscripts coming out. Lots of conscripts in this battle. Lots of Volkssturm, rather. And conscripts. From both players. We've got to get these repaired as well. The Volkssturm. You don't have to get tank crewmen out for this. You can certainly use Volkssturm. If you don't know already, tank crew are no more skilled than any other infantry at driving and gunning and commanding and the binoculars ring. In fact, you can't use the binoculars on anything other than an officer, which is a shame. I would very much like it if assault squad leaders could use binoculars. Or squad leaders use binoculars. That would be nice. Just so you can pick it back up again. It's a bit of a waste, really. Bit of a waste. Sherman, what does it plan to do? It's just sitting back. It's relaxing. Both players are just relaxing their tanks. And you know what? I really want to relax as well. I'm too hot, man. Way too hot. All those Americans with their air conditioning. We don't get air conditioning. We just get the sun. And then more sun and no clouds. And 4 days ago it was still winter, and then it was just all of a sudden hyper summer. Summer. Why didn't they call it summer anyway? Surely it's the sun. It makes sense to call it the sunner, not the summer. Summer is easier to pronounce, I give it that. But sunner, anyway. We're just talking about random crap because both of these players ain't fighting anymore. They've given up all hope. They just want to have a nice, peaceful society. Have a good time. We get some democracy. Some of that nice fake democracy. Fire a few weapons now. Here we go. We got some action going down. Where did our heavy machine gun team go? I got blasted. I see no debris here. Radio up fire. Ah, you see it's going over there. We are zoomed into the max. It took out the P4. That is not being repaired now. Now the P3 is... We got more radio uppage coming down on the Volkssturm. Shooter though. He doesn't know it. So we're going to see something very funny. Oh my brother. Stupid mouse. I knocked it the wrong way. Wrong way entirely. And now you see there's a huge infantry charge. From conscripts coming from Ravings. Now, it's always good to blast an artillery shot and then run in with infantry. That is the way to do it. That is how artillery is a very aggressive weapon. Don't treat it as a defensive thing. It can certainly be used like that. But it's way more effective as an offensive thing. So these players probably know that. They probably do know that. They are good players. They are almost equal in terms of skill level. Shotter using his LMGs behind sandbags. I think that's really something you have to do as Germany. If you are going to be defensive now, if you have both of the points, make sure you are spamming those MG42s. Make sure you keep an eye on them, keep them alive as well. Which Shotter is doing. He's retreating his other infantry soldier. 80 infantry support. Oh, is he going to make it out? He isn't a cool guy though. He turned around and looked at the explosion. We need some more sandbags there. Just get those regular riflemen out. Those guys, they'll do the trick. Just they come with one sandbag. Plop them down any way you need them to. Those LMGs, those MG42s from Germany are highly effective. A really fearful weapon to have and to play against. I treat it as okay. You got to be sniping it. You got to keep them alive. You got to duck them. You still have to micro it. The enemy can kill them, but you also have to keep them alive. Sherman doing very well to stay alive, and H doing very well to stay alive. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with them not wanting to battle! I'm angry right now. Why won't they fight? And again, I wish it was 180 CP right now. I get the feeling that both players don't want to lose their stuff, but they might be CP capped. Let's ask them. Are you CP capped? Can you not bring any more stuff out in the field? Yep, Shotter is CP capped. Told you. But we shouldn't say that, otherwise. We should have gone for 180 CP, damn it. Oh, Shotter apparently saying he's going to wait for a Pershing. So, well, not Shotter. He's saying Ravings is going to wait for a Pershing. Oh, here it comes! Nicely caught. I think he heard that in the fog of war. But Pershing, how hard is that to detect? We could get a King Tiger right now. I could really ruin people's day. Not gonna happen. No, we're not gonna do that. The H is now terrified, trembling in its tracks. Get me out of here! It's not gonna work out for me. The Hummel is firing. Hopefully, he can get a track on it. Hoping for the best. The H is out of there, destroyed, flat out, gone. That was no competition whatsoever. But what is Shot gonna bring in return? What does he want to bring? No, I'm not buying a King Tiger, General. I'll bring it if I'm bored. I'll bring it when it snows in my room. So if someone could make it snow in my room, that would be great. Please do that. A Yarg. I highly doubt we will see a good old Yarg Panther. I don't know. It would be a good choice against a Pershing, but right now I don't think we're going to see one. I think maybe in 5 minutes time, maybe. But I think Shot has spent a lot of manpower. He's had 2 H's for crying out loud, but then again, we've seen 2 M4A3 Shermans, so kind of equal manpower there going on. But Jag Panthers are very expensive. Very expensive. How much are they, in fact? They are 1,800 manpower. A Pershing is something like 1,600? Something like that, 1,500? Maybe it is the same. I can't remember. There's a lot of units to remember, guys. A lot of units, but still, Shudder has spent quite a lot. Quite a lot. So we won't be seeing that for about, I don't know, a few more minutes, I'd say. That's my guess. That is my guess. And he needs to lose CP as well. If he's maxed CP and that H went down, he's going to need to lose stuff. Alright, the middle point is neutralized. We've got conscripts. We're going to see a lot of conscripts in Volkstrom used because they are cheap on command points. You can't really afford to just have really high expensive infantry which doesn't do jack because there's a tank in the way, or you can't have high expensive infantry and not have any defenses elsewhere. You got to cover the entire map. This is you got to be everywhere, man. It's a 1v1. That's how it works. That's how it happens. What's going on, man? We still got these tanks to repair too. Not that that would really matter with a Super Pershing there. Not the Super Pershing. It's the regular sized Pershing. We got a vehicle bought. It's just an ammo truck, just a regular ammo truck, which costs 5 command points. A whole 5. A half track coming in from Ravings, which is a good choice. You got to admit it. Now that that H is down, only the Hummel can really take it out. We can blast on all these infantries. They won't survive for much longer. They need to find out like a weak point to engage this half track from. And with most of these buildings blown up, you know, where am I going to stick a Panzer truck? We're going to need an AT rifle for this job. We got 222 coming in, and a truck. The truck is going to charge in. What does the truck want to do? It was never going to win this battle. Surely there was some stuff we could salvage from that. The 222 though will certainly win against the half track. It's a fantastic choice, but that Pershing is going to make it not a very fantastic choice. Not at all. Just needs to hit. Will it hit? If he's going to use direct control, it'll probably miss. He's going to move over to the right. Okay, we will need to find some stuff to hide behind. This building, this ditch, we'll hide here. Got a getaway driver. Whoa, that's a huge link that someone's linked. In Google. Interesting. I'll have to click that later to find out what the hell that is. Long link. It must be good. It must be amazing. But we are live, by the way. I am talking to people that are from the past. I know, it's crazy. Crazy, because that's just the way it works at Hummel. Hummel is just never going to be able to take out this Pershing. I tell you that now. But that Yarg Panther might be coming out so soon. Maybe we'll see a Panther. Just a regular Panther. We won't see a Tiger. Tiger would be a bad choice unless you can engage it from the side. King Tiger, highly unlikely. We probably won't see a King Tiger. So, that's my guess. The middle point is being captured by the Germans now. Despite this seemingly, you know, overwhelming force of the Pershing's presence being there, we can still fight regular infantry battles. We could radio op it as well. Hummel to track it, and then radio op it. But I don't believe this is close enough to radio op. It needs to get a bit closer than this. There's that Hummel again firing. Will it be able to track it this time? I believe it will not have the satisfaction. Did that guy just get inside the Pershing? Did he actually just do that? He's going to hide. We've got an M8 artillery piece there as well. That Hummel is just missing all over the place. Schotter only needs 15 more points to win. It's all down to Ravings. He could charge with this Pershing. He could certainly do that. And I think if it comes down to it, he will. He might just go for it. He might go for it, and it could be very terrifying for Schotter to have to deal with that, especially if there's going to be a lot of infantry charging with it. Because we want to watch out for Panzer Shreks and Panzer Faust and all stuff like that. What we got around here, I don't know. Let's I don't believe we do have any Panzer Faust. We got a Panzer Faust there. That's a good place for one. We got Brandenburger here with a Panzer Faust. Yeah, so he's really gearing up for a flank if that Pershing decides to charge. He's prepared for this. That's very good of him. Very good for him. But this point is now being neutralized. No, it's going back in the hands of Germans. Chucking grenades into the craters. No problem. Pershing, what do you want to do, Pershing? Maybe we can fire on the 222. Fire through this wall. Is that what he's going for? No, he's distracted by all the pretty things over here. We've got more Volkssturm running in. Again, I'm wishing we saw some more sandbags down here. Just for a pretty thing to look at. I don't see why not. Why not at all? Pershing, there we go. It's looking like it's firing in this direction. It's got quite a hefty reload time to it because it's a big gun. Big guns require hefty reload times. It's only looking that way, and it just hits the wall, doesn't penetrate, doesn't go through. 222 seems to notice it, and it's moving back. Schotter doing a good decision there. Highly aware of what's going on the battlefield. A half-track, though, is going to sneak round. Where does it want to go? The 222 is on its tail, though. Will the 50 cal be close enough to take it out? Will it? Yeah! Whoa! It is just wiped out there by the M. That wasn't the Pershing, man. That actually came up as the half-track killed that. One shot from the half-track, gone. Impressive. Oh, holy crikey. We just got an entire squad killed there. Right here, there was a squad. Not anymore. It's gone. Right, where's these Panzerfausts coming in? The half-track is protecting the left flank. We're going to take a swing of the camera angle to this side. 222 coming in. What does that want to do? It can't survive much longer. Surely a Panzerfaust is charging up the front. No, it doesn't work out. He dies. He's gone. And Panzerfaust from that side, only hitting the track. Schotter is not a lucky boy. He's only able to hit tracks with the first Panzerfaust shot. We don't have that guy. He perished. He's died. No guys over here either. Any guys in the front will probably die too. Looks like these guys are trying to find some of the Panzerfausts and Panzer Shreks on the floor. In desperation, it's not working out for them. We see one sneaky Volks. He slips by. What can he find? What can he find? He's trying to stick out of line of sight. You can see that is the visual area you can see, but the other soldiers, we can't see them. Okay, he's found some TNT. We got TNT here, but he's not looking. Not quite looking. If you're worried about a tank and where it's looking, left click on it. You will see the vision. If you're sprinting in that zone, you are seen. If you're sprinting just outside that zone, you are probably seen. If you're crawling, you are probably not seen. If you're running at normal speed, you might be okay. We've got loads of soldiers. Panzer Grenadiers just running up trying to take out this. They do manage to get it! A 50 cal gunner is still on top. He gets out. Okay, we can still salvage the 50 cal out of that. Making them defensive emplacements here. We can hide behind the Pershing as well, but that's not in the zone. That's unfortunate for them. Panzer Grenadiers just lurch into the zone now. We need some elite infantry to deal with this. I don't know what Ravings has left. He's bringing in the half-track, though. Will it be able to do? We need some serious half-track micro and infantry. They need to be in synergy for this assault. Pure gold must be done. Pure gold skill I'm talking about from Ravings. If he doesn't do that, he's fucked. He's out of this game. For the time being, he is going to hit a lot of infantry. I see Hummel shots firing. I think those Hummel shots are a bit too far away. Landing back here. They should be landing down here. Obviously, it's a bit of a derp no-brainer. Of course, the goddamn Hummel shells are meant to be landing on the enemy half-track, which has now been decrewed, by the way. We decrewed it with a machine gunner. We're going to recrew it as well. We are gonna steal this half-track for ourselves. Drive into our zone. Will it be in time? The conscripts... Drive away from the conscripts. They are not friendly guys. I think Shotta has closed the deal now, stealing this half-track. Guns down the remaining conscripts. We only have this one lone soldier here. Who could be grenaded, actually? Chuck the grenade, Shotta! Chuck the grenade! Well, what Ravings? What does Ravings have to say? He's out of units. We've got a HMG coming up. So, the battle has been won by Shotta.